Greetings, my name is Phantom Grant. I'll be doing a presentation on the Belgium crisis with Coca-Cola, where they had some defective carbon monoxide and external odors on their Coke cans, and it caused a lot of the Belgian kids to fall ill. Recently, there has been a defective carbon dioxide and external odors on Coke cans, in which caused a vast number of children in Belgium to fall ill. If this issue had been addressed as a voluntary recall on the products, the results would have created a positive image for the company by demonstrating that though the issue got out, they were able to catch it and initiate necessary actions to ensure the safety for the people. Unfortunately, it was neglected, and therefore the government of France, Belgium, Luxembourg, and the Netherlands has ordered a ban on all Coke products in concern for safety and the well-being of the people. This is a major crisis for Coca-Cola. With Coke being one of the top 5 brands in the world, safety for the public is the key player in their success. A government ban is a very strong signal that tells the public that Coca-Cola is not following necessary procedures in order to protect them. So as Coca-Cola get with their PR staff, it is important that they quickly identify the target audience, which are the Belgian people, the government of France, Belgium, Luxembourg, and the Netherlands, in order to be able to come up with a viable solution to fix the problem. With the government being involved, it makes it a lot more complicated rather than if they handled it before that situation occurred. So with this being a major issue as big as it is important that they handle it with passion and aggression to reassure the government and the public that they are taking the seriousness of this issue up to heart. By utilizing own media, they can keep the public updated with relevant information that's going on as for the process that's being taken. Using shared media to interact with the public, so that they can constantly also reassure them personally of the action that they're taking in order to solve this crisis. Um, Capitalizing on the earned media as the reporters and everybody else talk about the situation, but making sure that they're taking actions that's going to create a positive image for them. And then as for the press, making sure that they go out front so they don't appear as if they're hiding or running from the situation, but rather taking full responsibility for it. And as for choosing the spokesperson for this situation, it is important that they choose the chief executive officer, because he's the one that the people look to as for being that reassuring, confidant in the crisis situation, because he's the one that can make the biggest decision and have the biggest impact on what does and what don't happen to this company. And in his address, if it be the case that if it be the case, let them know that he wasn't properly briefed on this defect at the time, and the staff over this department will be addressed for this inexcusable negligence. And let him know that the reason he chose not to respond at the time because he needed clarity of the situation in order to deliver a sincere promise to the people on his ability to be able to correct the issue. And then definitely apologize for appearing to be neglectful. And after the apology comes forth, he need to explain clearly what caused the problem and why some children became ill. Explain why they didn't do a voluntary recall on the product. Make clear how they plan to make sure that there's no future problems. Sympathize with the parents of the children in a relatable way and that sincerely express their regrets, realizing that their children also drink the same product. They need to temporarily close the Belgian plants for thorough inspection and equipment upgrades. Remind the consumers that they are aggressively working toward fixing the problem, and until it's safe and clear by all federal guidelines, those plants will be closed. Keep the public informed throughout the process on all their social media channels, website, press, earned media, etc. By taking these actions, Coca-Cola will be able to be out front in front of the people owning up to their responsibilities, and also by the actions, by taking these actions, the people will be able to see that and understand that though this is a major company and one of the larger companies in the world, they're yet still human and they yet still make mistakes. But at the same time, they're not afraid to own up to their mistakes. And they don't just jump into situations with giving excuses, but they make sure that what they promise the people, they're able to follow through with it. And in this, it will be able to actually, I believe it will help reestablish that level of trust with the people, helping them see that they're not just vaguely giving comments or vaguely just throwing stuff out there, but they want to make sure they're able to actually take care of the people before they promise them anything. And whatever the cost may be, that they realize that the people are the most important asset of their business. So if it means closing down their plants or whatever is necessary, they're willing to do that for the safety and well-being of the people. And I believe this will also confirm to the government that though they didn't respond at the time that they thought they should have responded, they were honest about their approach in order to be able to solve the issue of the crisis, what was taking place. And I believe this would not only, help secure the brand, but it'll also create more credibility for the brand by helping the people and the government also to realize that the character and integrity of the company stands out front as them being a reliable company and a company that put the safety of the public first.